Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new Division video. And really can't even remember if I ever made one of these videos before. If I did, it was probably something like 1.3 or 1.4 that I made a video. But I guess you can say today's video is going to basically be like comparing PvP to PvE for Last Stand slash update 1.6, I guess you can say. Um, I don't know. It's just going to be sort of like a talking video while I try to figure out where the hell I'm going to run, basically. But want to make this video because I really feel like right now, for PvP side, like I'm not gonna say that PvP has died because it has certainly not died in any shape or form. But I do definitely feel like there's a huge gap in this game between PvP and PvE, and the gap for that is PvE is just much more played than PvP. I mean, there's no other way to say it. I've ran polls. You guys have heard me say this before in previous videos. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys have probably seen this. But I would probably say it's close to the 75-25 range, or maybe even the 80-20 range for the comparison-wise for PvE and PvP. 80% range being PvE, and the 20% probably being PvP. Depending on console, I guess you guys could probably change those ratios based upon your opinion. I'm on Xbox One. Xbox One, I could probably rightfully say that probably has the most people that play that. I could be wrong, who fucking knows, but I feel like Xbox One probably has more than PlayStation 4, just because of the fact that we get DLC early too. I don't know how it's going to work for Season 2, but I'm just going to go off the assumption that we get it early so more people play on Xbox One. But for me, in my personal opinion, I definitely feel like the general player in this game is usually geared, for the most part, towards PvE in this game. Not saying that I'm only PvE or PvP, or my friends are only PvP or PvE, but I think it has a lot to do with the fact that most people that only choose to do PvP or PvE, just especially PvE, are usually players that are solo, or they're really not entirely sure how to like play the game. Maybe they're a new player. But like just like I said, they don't really have that many friends that play this game, or their friends really aren't that good, or they're not that good at the game. So maybe they have a bad experience going into the Dark Zone for the first time, or going into the Last Stand game mode for the first time, or maybe even going into survival for the first time. So they have really bad experiences on this game, and they just absolutely despise PvE or PvP. And that basically sort of forces them to go to PvE, if that makes sense. So, for example, I'll make myself an example. Not saying that this is what happened to me, but if I were to go into PvP solo, or maybe with one of my friends saying we're a new player, or we don't have the best gear, we don't really know what we're doing, and we go into the Dark Zone. Okay, obviously you can farm the Dark Zone too. Obviously, Dark Zone is called like the Dark Zone, so other people are available to be able to kill you. Obviously, it's called the Dark Zone for a reason. It's not the Light Zone. But say I go in the Dark Zone, maybe myself or with one other person. We don't have the best build. We're sort of a relatively new player in the game, and we spawn in and we walk outside a checkpoint and get fucking annihilated multiple times. We get annihilated multiple times. What do you think or just not saying that it would only be me, this specific player and his friend might do? The normal person's probably not going to go back and keep on trying to kill them. They're going to probably be like, well, this is lame. I just bought this game and I just got annihilated as soon as I walked out the door into the Dark Zone. So I'm just going to go and play PvE every single day and just farm the same mission every single day, or farm the same gear piece and same weapon every single day. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. It helps the game survive. It helps the game last longer. But I just wanted to say that because, like I said at the beginning of the video, I definitely think that it's probably closer to that 80-20% range like I was talking about earlier. 80% being is the population of PvEers, I guess you can say, in the game, and the 20 percentile of being the PvPers in the game. I guess that's including the Last Stand game mode. That's including anything in the Dark Zone. That's including anything in the survival game mode. Anything that's PvP, that's all included in that percentage of 20%. And I think that you guys could probably agree with me. Maybe unless you guys are a straight PvP person, you guys really don't do any PvEing. I don't have a problem. I'm sort of on the 50-50 margin, I guess you can say, for PvP and PvE. I don't really do more of other or much more of other comparing it to maybe PvP, PvE. Like I said, 50-50 for me probably. The only thing that I really farm a lot in this game is Lexington, just because of the fact that I want a new exotic chest piece. But other than that, I don't really do too much insane farming, other than maybe if I want a certain weapon that I didn't have unlocked. But I have most of the weapons in the game, other than the MDR and the Medvet, I think are the only weapons that I'm missing. But I don't know, I just feel like most people in this game just refuse to PvP. Not saying that it's a bad thing, because it's a good thing. Obviously, more people playing, the better the game does. You know, more people want to play it, more people want to buy it, and therefore the reason why we're also getting the year 2 or the season 2, whatever you guys want to call it, for content again. So that means, I guess you can say, the game survived for a second year, I guess. I don't know what the content's going to be. It might be good, it could be bad, but the game survived for another year just because of the fact that a lot of us are PvEing. Not saying that I only PvE, but like I was saying, it's not a bad thing if you're only a PvEer, you know. It's based upon preference, you know. I'm not going to call someone a fag or call someone they suck, say something to someone saying they're gay or something, or they suck, just because they only PvP or they only PvE, based upon personal preference. I have no problem going to PvP if people that I play with want to play PvP. If they want to PvE, I have no problem going to PvE. But for me, comparing these two for currently of 1.6, I think I can effectively say that more people still PvE over PvP. And I'm going to go with the fact that I still think it's like a 75 to 25%. Even if you combined everything with PvP in this game to that 20% ratio, I still think that's pretty accurate in my personal opinion. I'd say the casual person, probably if you ask 4 out of 5 people in this game, just like based from like a random underground person, they'd probably tell you the same thing. They'd probably say that they PvE more than they PvP. I'm not saying that I do more of other. Like I said, I'm more of a 50-50 person. I have no problem doing either, but I just want to make this little quick video because, I don't know, I just want people to explore PvP more in this game because, I don't know, I'm not saying that everything is geared towards PvE in this game, because it's certainly not. Obviously, 1.6 and all of Last Stand is basically geared towards all of like PvP in the game. But I don't know, I just want to make this video because I wanted to help explore other people's minds in this game to, I don't know, maybe give the game a second chance to make them go into PvP for maybe 1 or 2 days to see if it's a little bit more fun to them than it was maybe the last time they went into there. Whether or not they got shit on, or I don't know if they didn't, but yeah, I don't know. Video, I don't really know what the title's gonna be because I just want to compare these two, because I think I compared it like all the way back in 1.4, and I was more of a PvP person, like 100% PvP person, but now other people have helped me explore PvEing more in this game. I think my personal experience has changed a little bit for those two comparing wise, so that's the reason why I want to make another one, as well as just giving a general purpose for wanting to go back into PvP for maybe the first time since maybe 1.1 or 1.2, or who knows when the last time one of you guys might have went in there and you guys haven't been in there since. So I just want to make a comparison video for you guys real quick, just trying to help you guys explore PvP more, because I don't know, I don't want to say the Dark Zone is dead, because I don't like using the word dead on this game, because this game is certainly not dead. But man, I went in 2 or 3 different Dark Zones. I didn't see a single rogue person. Not a single one. People were scarce in the Dark Zone for me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It was taking me maybe 10 to 30 minutes to find one person. They were by themselves usually. I was trying to go rogue and I could not find anyone, like I said, but I don't know, maybe it was just me, maybe it's because it's late at night, like at 1:30 in the morning. Who knows, it could change, but I don't know. I just want to make this video comparing it real quick for you guys. Make sure you guys comment down below your guys' like opinion on what you guys think the percentages are. I'd like to see your guys' ratios. For me, I think it's in like the 75-25 range, maybe 80-20 range. You guys might think it's a little bit higher, but I PvP a lot. I do the Last Stand game mode a lot. There's a lot of people that play that, but other than that game mode, I don't really feel like that many people play that, like Dark Zone or Survival. I haven't played Survival, so I couldn't really tell you on that. But it might die down considering the fact that a lot of people are loving Last Stand. So yeah, I'm going to stick with mine and say it's like a 25-75 range for PvP and PvE, that being 75% PvE and a 25% PvP. If you guys agree with me, drop a like on it. I want to see your guys' ratios in the comment section below. If you guys are looking to play with me, make sure you guys add the Discord chat. The link will be in the description, and it'll be in the first comment. It'll be like the highlighted comment or whatever it's called. Make sure you guys join the Discord chat. I'm always looking for people to go in the Dark Zone with, PvP with, farm with, whatever you guys want to do. I'm usually down to do. I don't really care what I do when I play, so yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.